We have here a year 2000 D-18 Golden Era, D-18 GE. This guitar is for sale and belongs to a long-time customer of mine. This is a 2000. I think this is probably the first guitar I worked on for him 23 years ago, 24 years ago, yeah. Um, and he's selling it now because he has other guitars. He's got a Randy Lucas, Kenny Smith, which is a really pretty rare guitar, you know. So, anyway, I'm doing a video on this GE for him, and I had to do a little bit of work on it. The back had gotten loose here just a little bit because it got over humidified, and it actually popped loose just a little bit right here, just a little. So I glued that all up and touched it up, and yeah, it's completely invisible. In fact, I'm not even sure that's the right side. But anyway, this thing's in great condition for a 24-year-old guitar. There's no, I mean, this is almost, except for that little deal. Take a look at it. I'm going to get the light shining on it here. Take a look at it. Alrighty. Do I see any dings, anything? There's one small ding right there, very, very small. But wow, no finish checking or nothing. This thing's in superb condition. Top is really, really pretty. It's got wide grain top on it, pretty wide grain. It's kind of a variable grain. I really like GEs. They've got a nice 1 3/4 inch neck with a rounded V to it. There's a smooth taper. I wish this is probably my favorite Martin neck. I mean, you know, I wish this was on the Authentics. I wish they would have copied this instead of the weird necks they got on their Authentics, because this is such a nice neck. Yeah, you know, it's a 1 3/4. You're not going to be, you know, wrapping your hand around it a whole lot, but the V is just really awesome. I get along really good with V necks. So this guitar, I did modifications to it 24 years ago. I pulled the popsicle brace. I shaved the 2 rear back braces, which is a real common thing. Slotted the bridge. It's got water buffalo pins in it, black water buffalo pins. It's a little bit brighter than the antique acoustics that I typically use now, but that's fine. Good pins. It's got my saddle in it, and I don't think I have needed to re-glue the bridge on this one. I can't remember what years that Martin runs the finish underneath the bridge, but if it had the finish underneath it, I re-glued it, because I'm sure I did everything to this guitar. I think this one's good. I don't think they were doing the finish underneath there, but the bridge is on tight, snug. Everything's great. I did the pickguard on it. The action right now is a little less than 90 thousandths of an inch low E and about 76 on the treble. It's a super low, smooth, slinky action. You got lots of saddle there. You could easily go up on that saddle if you needed to raise the action a bit. I'd play it like this, but you can go up on that saddle 20, 30 thousandths of an inch without getting it too tall. 20 thousandths of an inch would raise the action to about 100 thousandths of an inch, and you're not going to need to go any higher than that. The neck relief is really good. It's almost perfectly flat. Great neck. There's no issues with this guitar. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get here. There's no issues with this thing. The action is smooth, buttery, so easy to play. Sounds good. I have no idea what kind of strings he's got on here. They look like nano webs, because I can see just a little bit of fraying on there. And they feel like nano webs. They've got the feel that I'm used to. They feel like full mediums. Hard to tell because the action's so nice that it Super, it's just easy to play. Let's put a capo on here. See what it sounds like with the capo. My hands are a little cold. Whew, still. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, there we go. So there's a capo. I should play some rhythm. Gives you an idea of it. Gosh, sounds good. Alrighty. I haven't had a GE in a long time. I worked on a bunch of them. I bet I've worked on 50 or 60 GEs. I've personally owned 4 of them. They're really good guitars. The only reason I don't own one right now is simply because I don't really have a niche for it. All of the dreadnoughts that I have are used for comparisons. They're used as a model. They're used as something or another like that. And I don't really have a need for a D-18 GE. But they really are the biggest bang for the buck out there. They're almost as good as an authentic, like the 1937 D-18 authentic. Almost as good. The authentics have got just a little bit more because, you know, they're hide glued, they're T-bar construction, they're a lighter build. And being a lighter build, then you're gonna have issues that go along with the lighter build. The GEs are sturdy workman guitars, and they're great. They are the biggest bang for the buck going. Okay, this has got a K&K in it too. Got a K&K pickup, stop button up front, so it's ready to go. I'm going to put my email at the end of this video, and if you're interested in this guitar, shoot me an email and I will put you in contact with the owner. I think the price is around $3,500, which seems like it's a going price for a D-18 GE these days, but that's going to be between you and him. So, nice guitar. Let's see if my hands are warmed up a little bit. Whew. I'll play a little bit more. You can cut off whenever you want to. you can't see. Oh, God, I need more coffee. Thinking about my day and I can't get into the tune. So, all right, there we go. D-18 GE. Man, this is nice. Just fun guitar. So, see you later.